Hey, how's everybody doing? It's day 20 of the vlogging challenge, and I received something in the post today that I thought I'd like to show you. In the summer, I received, first of all, I suppose, I received quite a lot of CVs from people looking for graphic design jobs, graphic design internships, and graphic design work experience. And it's a sad fact that I can't offer those positions to people because I'm usually really, really busy, and it would be difficult for me to give those applicants the time that they deserve. And what I don't want is to say to someone, yeah, come in the studio, shadow me or whatever, and not get any attention from me. I don't think that would be very fair on them. And I think it would be quite detrimental to me as well if I was giving them lots of attention but neglecting the work. I know there's probably a good balance to get, but I'm not quite ready for that yet. But anyway, I get a lot of applications. Some of it is just a one line email. I sometimes get letters and sometimes get portfolios printed and sometimes links to portfolios online. But in the summer, I received an A4 envelope from a designer called Stuart McEwen. And I have to say, it is one of the best CV applications that I've ever seen. I do still have it because I've kept it, but it's packed away with a lot of the stuff from when I was moving office. But it was really, really, really good. He'd done a lot of really clever things with paper, the way he'd folded everything up, and he had some cutout bits, and it was really, really great. And if I had the workload and the projects to take him on, I would have taken him on with me, no questions asked. So that was in the summer. And then this morning, I received an A5 red envelope, and I thought it was a Christmas card. And it was this. And I was like, what's this? I didn't spot Stuart's name in the bottom corner. I thought, first of all, it was from a print supplier wanting to try and sell me their services. And I was like, oh, remember me. It says, I think you'll see this when the video's recorded, but to me right now, this is in reverse. So I'm just going to read it. It says, remember me. It's cool if you don't. I won't be offended. And I was really intrigued. And then when I opened it up, I recognised Stuart's face from his previous application which he'd sent in. And what he's done is he's put together a nice little message, sort of saying that he'd been in touch in the summer, and he knows, that he'd been in touch in July, and he said he sent me a little present, and it was a showcase of his work. And yeah, just a really nice thing. And he's basically just sort of getting in touch again to say, if you've anything, I'd love to work, with you and stuff. And what he's done is he's put together a portfolio brochure of brand work that he's done since the summer, and it's really, really good. Again, he's a really talented guy. I particularly love this one, showing all the different ways that you can use. That's the brand mark. That's the logo there, and how he's created patterns for aprons and background patterns and stuff. And then there's this one here for a spirits bar, I think. But it's just it's a little 8-page booklet, nice textured paper cover. That's how you get a job in a graphic design studio. This is the kind of level of communication and enthusiasm that you need. You can't get away with just sort of typing up a letter saying, oh, I've seen your website, I've seen your work, I'd love to work with you. Everybody does that. Everybody does that. If you want to stand out as a graphic designer and get a job or an internship or a work experience in a studio, you need to show that you're different, that you are creative. Now, you may be coming from school and not have the design skills of Stuart, who's graduated from university, but that doesn't stop you being creative with your applications. You can still do a lot of things that will grab my attention. All you've got to remember is that at least once or twice a week, I'm getting people asking me if they can come work with me or if I have any positions open for internships. And that's usually just a very straightforward email, sometimes well written, sometimes really badly written. At least if you're going to just send an email, at least make sure you spell check it and make sure that your grammar's correct. But I get those all the time, and I get standard letters all the time. If you want me to take notice of you, then this is what you need to do. And I sent Stuart an email back today saying that I thought this was fantastic. I loved it, and that I wanted to have a chat with him. So I want to kind of arrange to have a chat with him through Skype, just to see if there's any way that we can work together in future. There may be ways where I need help on a project, or we may work collaboratively on a project, or I might just outsource if I've got a large backlog of work and clients are needing work done. Then it may be that we can work in that sort of instance. But Stuart has done an amazing job of kind of keeping himself in my field of view anyway, and I'm sure he's emailed out or posted out these to a few other studios that he's been in touch with as well, and he should get snapped up. Somebody will snap him up in terms of giving him a job. But yeah, that's kind of been, that was a highlight of the day today, was to receive that in the post. It was really, really good to get. Kind of cheered me up. Got a couple of Christmas cards as well, so that was nice as well. But yeah, and as for what I've been doing today, I've been working on a client's branding today. We've pretty much finished up the logo, and so what I was doing was the client's having her website redeveloped and using our web design company to do that. And so what I did was I took the new logo, new brand, and just did a quick mock-up of how her new homepage could look, utilizing the brand and elements of the brand. And it's amazing how you can really give the client an insight into how their branding can work. It's all well and good giving them the logo on a flat white sheet or screen and saying that's your logo, that's how it looks. But if you can show the different elements, how you can take parts of that branding and use it as design elements, as backgrounds, as patterns, it really brings the whole brand to life for the client. And got some really good feedback from the client this evening. She really liked the work that I'd done, so that's great. That kind of makes it all worthwhile. It's been quite a tough project. We've went through quite a lot of iterations and back and forth, but that's that's natural. That's just how some projects flow. Some are quick and quick and done, whereas others do take a lot of development, and you're kind of back and forth between a few concepts until you settle on the right one. But and that's been one of these ones. But we're pretty much at the final hurdle now, and just got to create some brand guidelines, some logo style guides, and can pretty much hand those over, and the web guys can get cracking and get the website all done. So yeah, it's been a good day on that front as well. So all in all, a good day. I've not started working at the office yet. I think that's probably going to not happen now until January, because I'm pretty much all set up here at home, and I've only got a week to go before I take a break. So I'll probably just work here for the rest of this week. I'll nip into the new office, just take some books in and say hi to everyone else that works there. But yeah, been a really good day today. So longer vlog than yesterday, in the past couple of days, 9 minutes now. So I don't want to bore you guys anymore. So if you've watched it this far, I really appreciate it. Thanks for listening. And until vlog 21 tomorrow, stay creative, folks, and I'll catch you later. Goodbye.